Da, 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 da. What's my good cheer? Welcome, everybody. Let's give YouTube a couple of minutes to get those notifications out. In the meantime, if you've never popped into one of my lives before, hi, I'm Cindy. I explore the inside and the outside. And in doing that, I have to say I'm very grateful for those parts of my life that had allowed me to ground and root in and focus on in order sometimes to unfocus from other things. Easily, I can take in perspectives. I can take in the lessons. It is in that search and that that part of me that is hungering to find a way to help others in some of those difficulties in their life, that as I'm right making my own story as I move along, right, I have to take a look at, because I want to make some movement. Somewhere's in me saying, oh, Cindy, you're so far away from where you're actually supposed to be. Get moving. Right, but that's in my nature. And it is that also in that nurturing. And I was on that a little bit today because, in the lessons, I was actually listening to a gentleman. He was um, a psychologist, a doctor in psychology. No, not psychology. Oh, yeah, because psychology is something you do more within yourself. But I had it right on my tongue. And, but that wasn't the big part of it, that he was in that scientific realm. He was also on a stage in that moment, and he was giving a speech on the unloved woman. And in his referencing and in his telling of the story and in giving out the lesson, he was referencing Jesus and the Bible, and right. And for myself, I'm not moving within the religions, but I understand that I'm moving with people who have made their own story, right? In their movement and in that nurturing and in that want and desire, in sometimes in that, well, I guess it would still fall under want, but not in the positive. It would be more in the negative, right? Because sometimes it's in what we don't want, right? So yeah, and he was so interesting because I think he really hit on something, even though I am not a religious person. I don't believe in those. Well, I believe because, right, I believe what you think about is realized. And there are many, 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 many souls out there who have a relationship with Jesus and God and Christianity. But there are other, right, religions out there, other scientific and spiritual ideas, even in the biological, right, in that medicine realm too, right. We are all human, trying to bumble along, right, trying to make a little bit of movement for ourselves. And so I was thinking, after I was watching his presentation, and it was a great presentation, right? And he did it very well. And he did it with a full heart, because he actually asked, right, Jesus to make sure that that message hit wherever it was supposed to hit. So I stayed open for that hit, not expecting it, but I understand if somebody is actually offering something, he believes in that something. And remember what I said, what you think about is realized, but that what you think about is your beliefs, right? And he truly believed that. And that's why I'm not attached to any one, right, thought in what it's all about. and I don't feel that need. I'm not feeling that push. And I don't feel that I'm seeing those lessons. And even though I'm aware, right, of the availability of those lessons, they're not being offered to me. So that's signaling me in that moment that is it important in what I'm doing? I think, right? I was a sleeper for a very long time, and I woke up just in the time to, right? One of the lessons I came into this was, right, your purpose comes from your pain. And in my growing up, and in the lessons of my childhood, teenage years, right, adulthood, even right now, maybe more now than ever. Who's to say? Because right? I'm not delving into those because I don't think in this moment that it is important. Maybe it is. I haven't received, right? Any conversations, any interactions, any adventures, mishaps, right? Any real desire to be drawn to that, right? Not compulsing, but I being open to different ideas, knowing that it is something, right? It is something. And it's not even that I'm searching out what that something is, because for me, it doesn't matter because it's just untangling the wires of what that is and what we are, right? So that we can better move, more comfortably move, feel safer in making that movement, right? Better suited and better comfortable to have these kind of conversations. Oh my goodness, Andrew, you get back to bed right now. Andrew, oh my goodness. So nice to see you. Did you get my pictures? I sent you some pictures after the live show last night. We were having some problems with the internet. It was because Andrew left. Yeah, so our live show ended up a little bit earlier. But oh, good, good. How are you feeling today, Andrew? How are you feeling today? Andrew is supposed to be in bed. I wish you would just say hi, Cindy. Oh, you're doing better. That's absolutely amazing. My sister had pneumonia a few times in the past few years, and it is very scary because that's right, that's sick. That's really sick. So sick that you're teetering, right? That you could go either way. Oh my goodness, Andrew. I hope you feel better. I hope you're feeling right so much better every single day. I'm sending you thoughts, right? And I'm so glad you liked my pictures. I took a ton of pictures on my trip. Today I have to go back into work. My boss has asked me to come in and fill up a shift, and right, Cindy overspent. I don't say no to myself on my holidays, and so right, I'm going in, and because she asked, I would have gone in anyway. It's just right, the bonus of going in, getting that extra few dollars to apply to, right, getting closer to start saving for the next holiday. It's going to be much better. If anybody hasn't seen, where's my camera? My new stone. Isn't it amazing? My amethyst. Look how big those points are. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't dig this one on my trip, you guys. I got about 150 pounds of rocks. I haven't even looked at. They still got mud on them and everything. I've got to wash them and see if I can dissolve some of the surface gook so that some of those crystals can really shine. But I did find a few. I do believe I found a few. They weren't all cheaters. Don't say I'm happy to say that you've lost 10 pounds. Losing weight like that is not healthy, Andrew. I would much rather see you, right? But again, when you're feeling better, having that 10 pounds off was probably maybe 10 pounds that you wanted to take off anyway, and you're at that start and it's a new start for you, right? I take vitamins. I've been back on my vitamins, but I didn't take my vitamins today, and now I am off to work. Last day in that job that puts the roof over my head, that gives out an opportunity for me to ground in something, well, something that offers me lots. And you might think I'm not in the field of where I would like to be, where I would like to serve. But if you could see me in action, and I'm so grateful to have that job that allows me, right, to practice my craft as I'm doing a good job out of appreciation for having that job that puts the roof over my head, keeps the roof over my head, allows me to sit in my chair and take in my lessons in equal amount of time, right, as that job does. And a lot of people don't have that privilege, right? Lots of people have that full-time job. They got 3 kids, they got a husband, school, right? In-laws, have to do's, church groups, wow, right? And I built my life in protecting that space, right? And it might not serve me in this moment. And I do reward myself. You guys saw that I just came out of my holiday and it was magnificent and it filled me to the tilt that when I got to work, everybody was coming in and, oh, Cindy's back. Let's go get some, right? But that was all good. It was all in good cheer. And some of those interactions really lifted me so much, right? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful things, beautiful recognitions. And sometimes that's all it is just in that recognition. I trailed off from this conversation from this amazing gentleman who was giving a presentation, right, on the unloved woman, right? Maybe that is my validation, right? That's all going to be returned to me. Thank you for showing me that love, Andrew. I have to run off to work. Okay, but I'm really glad that you're feeling better today. But I think you should go back to bed, right? Grab a book, relax, right? And if it makes you a little bit dizzy from reading, lay your head down and take a nap. What a unique color. I don't think we have anything like that here in Indiana. I'll figure I'll get some weight back, but I've been making changes in my diet and want to lose quite a bit more. I'm back in my hundreds too. I didn't diet or anything to get it off, but got on the scale and it's kind of gone. For me, that's usually the way it works. It's about in that levelness of my emotions and in that hurry scurry of what I'm doing, which I must say, I really must hurry scurry. I'll come back into this conversation because obviously there'll be a lesson for me because I know I've missed something. And if I catch what I've missed, I will come back tomorrow, right? And we'll talk about it. We'll make it a lesson. Okay, you guys, that's my good cheer. Thank you, Andrew, for popping in to my live. Go get some rest, right? Go get some rest. I hope you feel better. I am optimistic. You're going to feel better. Okay, you